may I just have everyone's attention really quick? I just had one quick thing I want to tell you, and I don't want to interrupt, and I don't want to be rude, but we have a website called Represent Us. Does anybody know that website? Anybody heard of it before?
Yeah.
You know about it?
I did.
All right, good. But you can see that not many people do know about it. That's the whole reason why I'm here. I want you guys to know that our whole campaign is aimed at getting money out of politics. I know that Bernie Sanders has that as his campaign promise, but he has a lot of other issues that he has to focus on, and he needs people on the grassroots side to be able to raise up and do this as a whole population. He can't do very much as a president, honestly. He has a lot of influence and a lot of power, and he's got a very large platform that he can talk from, but it takes a grassroots organization to be able to pass things like this. What we're going to try to do is first of all, I wanted to ask everybody if you could sign up as citizen co-sponsors, because we can't actually just give this legislation over to the politicians, because we can't trust a wolf to guard the hen house, right? They're not going to pass legislation to kind of reform themselves. So this is why we need your guys' support. We need people to be signed up as citizen co-sponsors. It's not a petition. You're not signing a petition just to say, hey, you should do this. You're signing up as a citizen co-sponsor saying, yes, I support this. A few of the things you guys will read if you go to the Represent Us website is there's the legislation that we've already drafted that we're not going to just hand over to them yet. They can read it if they want, but we're not going to just give it to them to just try to pass it yet. We don't have enough political pressure just yet. So if you read it though, there'll be a few things in there that you'll be able to see. One, it'll be like $100 tax rebate for every citizen to put towards any kind of politician that they want. It levels the playing field so that people who have $1 billion can only donate $100. Somebody with only $50 can only donate $100. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. Your voice matters just as much as anybody else's. Another thing is it closes the revolving door between Congress and K Street. So after leaving Congress, you have to wait 5 years before you can get a job as a lobbyist to then lobby Congress people who you're pretty good friends with by the time you leave Congress, right? So one other thing that it really does very well is it puts a cap on how much lobbyists can have to influence politicians. And I think that cap is at about $2,000. And that includes gifts and monetary donations as well.
So we're not asking for donations, we're not asking for any money. We're just asking for you as a citizen to support the Anti-Corruption Act.
The American Anti-Corruption Act. And again, if you guys go on the website, you'll find all about it, anything you need to know. We also have 2 local chapters, one here in Los Angeles that also covers Orange County. And the one that we're from right here is San Diego, actually. We drove up from San Diego here just to talk to you guys today. Yeah. So if you guys are really passionate about this topic, I really encourage you guys to get involved locally on the Facebook pages on this little flyer. And what that can do, again, is this is the first domino that will basically pave the way for all other issues. If this domino doesn't fall first, guess what? Our voice as citizens doesn't matter, because guess what? People in Congress are going to be worried more about their re-election. They're going to be spending most of their time trying to gain funds so that they can be re-elected. And guess what? If we do this, they don't have to do that anymore. And we can free them to be the representatives that they really signed up to be in the first place. Trust me, a lot of these politicians, they don't want to play this game any more than we want them to either. But the way it is, as it is what it is. So we got to do something about it. And that's why we have to be engaged and involved.
So again, we're not asking for any money. It's you as a citizen supporting the American Anti-Corruption Act. That's ready to go. We just need more citizens to sign up and push it through.